Hi, this is my 6-quart Instapot pressure cooker, and I'm making this video because the manual was a little tricky and intimidating. So I just want you to see how it's set up, and it's really not hard. It's just I'm not sure who wrote the instructional manual. I'm sure they had the best intentions. Okay, so here's your pot that comes in and out. It's stainless steel, and it comes with a trivet where you're steaming, and you just place this in if you want to steam, but that's not what you're going to do today. You just want to run it with some water so that you can clean it and just be comfortable turning it on. So the first thing you want to do is put this condensation unit on. It actually goes in the back. So I'm going to turn it around. It clips. You'll see there's a hole in the top. It's hard to see. See that little hole right there? Okay, sorry, I'm not. Okay, see there's a hole. So it's just to catch if there's extra steam that whatever you're cooking, if it has extra steam, it's an overflow. So you just pop it in. Okay, so then you don't have to. You might want to check it and clean it every once in a while, but that's not really in your food. It's just collecting extra moisture so your counter doesn't get full of liquid. All right, so then, okay, the plug's back here too. The plug, you have to always make sure it's secure in there. Get that back in there. Okay, so there's your plug. You got your condensation unit. You have Instapot. Okay, so then you have your lid. All right, so your lid has a little, oops, arrow. It has a little arrow on the lid. Mine's right here. See that arrow? And it lines up with the arrow on your pressure cooker. Okay, so then you just rotate it to close it. And then you're set. Okay, so that's how you put the lid on. But what you want to do to run your Instapot to clean it the first time before you actually put food in it is just pour water in, plain old water, and it says in the manual up to the 6 number. That's way too much water. I would do it to the 4 cup. They don't say if it's the cup or the liter side, but you'll see the numbers. It doesn't really matter how much water you put in. I just wouldn't fill it all the way up to the max. And I wouldn't do as far as 6 because, like I said, it took like 35, 40 minutes for it to do it, and that made me anxious. So you really just want to get the steam so it cleans up. All right, so you put your water in there. You got your arrow. You line up your arrow. Rotate it to close. Your close. The handle is parallel to the label, okay? And then the other thing is you have this doohickey right here. It flips back and forth. This is your pressure release valve. Okay, so when you're cooking, you have to have the pressure release all the way to the back, which is the seal position. All right, so you can see I have mine to the back in the seal position. All right, and it says on there, it says sealing, okay? So that's a little tricky thing, because if you don't have it sealing, you're just going to get steam escaping. You won't build up any pressure in here, and things will not cook as fast as you want them. So you always know if you forgot to rotate it, you're going to hear a hissing and a vapor escaping, and you just want to go over. Don't use your hand. Use like a wooden spoon or something, and just push it over to sealing. All right, so then what you do is you go to manual. Oops, I gotta have it plugged in. You might want to plug it in. All right, so manual, it's set for 6. That's probably fine. And then if you just do nothing, if you want to get it for, say you want to do it for 10 minutes, say, well, if you mess up, you press off and it'll reset. And if you want to do more, you just do the plus sign. If you say, oh no, I want less, then you just do the minus sign. Okay, so if you just leave it alone, it'll automatically turn on in, I think it's 30 seconds or something, or 10 seconds, I don't know, but you'll see it'll turn on. Okay, it's on. So then you just let it go. It'll steam and get all hot, and then it'll turn off. And then the other thing you're going to see on the recipes, they'll say natural release or a forced release. So natural release means you're not going to touch the top, that top valve. But if you want to do a forced release, you take your wooden spoon and do not have your head over this. The steam is hot. Just tap your knobby with the wooden spoon over to venting, and it's going to escape. The steam's going to all escape. Okay. But I'm going to push it back so I can build up pressure and get my pressure cooker all cleaned. I hope that was helpful and you enjoyed my little instruction, and I hope it saves you some guesswork on your Instapot. It's a very great kitchen tool. I love it. Anyway, take care. Bye.